Alright, so today's video we have yet another dope or no on the Too Faced The Power of Makeup by Nikkietutorials. A ton of you guys were asking me to do a dope or nope review on this little set right here, so I'm super excited to be bringing that to you guys today. I did use this palette today on my face, which is awesome because this isn't just eyeshadows, it's more than that, which I definitely love. So before we get into this review, if you guys are brand new here on my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Madison. Feel free to subscribe right here. That way you get notified for future videos and future dope or nope reviews and unboxings and many other videos. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the swatches and the review of this cute little set. All right, so first off, this is what the packaging looks like to the palette. So it's a leopard print on the top, so you have a gold foiled on it, and then you also have black, and you have hot pink and light pink. I'm not the biggest fan of leopard print, but that's just me, but it's actually really cute packaging. It's the exact same packaging as the Too Faced Stardust palette by Vegas Nay collaboration, so they are the same exact size. As you guys can see, same packaging, everything. It's like the same packaging that Too Faced has been using for their holiday kits like last year, and I've already been seeing some sneak peeks of their holiday kits this year, which I'm super excited to try out. I'm so excited to get those. So you open it up right here and you get a total of 9 eyeshadows. 4 of them are matte shadows and 5 of them are like a shimmery sheen finish eyeshadow, which are really, really pretty. Then you also get 2 blushes, which I really love because in the Stardust palette, you only got eyeshadows. You didn't get any face products in there as well. These ones you actually get face products, which is awesome. So these are 2 blushes that have already been around. You have I Will Always Love You and Justify My Love, which is really cute because I pulled this out. I was like, wait, these have already been around. I wanted to double check. And this was like a little cute little set that I got a while ago. With all the blushes that they came out with, I think it was last year or early this year. I can't even remember, but this little set right here is awesome. I love that. But these ones are exactly the same size as the ones in the Love Flush palette, which are really cute. And then what's also awesome is that you totally get a Chocolate Soleil bronzer in here too. And by the way, you guys, the palette smells like chocolate. It smells so good. So you get the Chocolate Soleil bronzer right here. And then you also get Nikkietutorials, one of her favorite highlights by Too Faced, and that is Champagne Truffle. And I am wearing I Will Always Love You on my cheeks as my blush. And then I'm also wearing the Chocolate Soleil bronzer and with the Champagne Truffle on the tops of my cheeks. I was really iffy about this highlight because it was so frosted in a sense. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna look, but it actually turned out really, really pretty on my cheekbones. So I was really happy with that because I was kind of nervous about it. But yeah, that's everything that you get in the palette. And then I also wanted to show you guys a couple other things that you get in this little set as well. So I was super surprised to see this little Ziploc baggie in that set. I was like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. So it's a little Ziploc baggie. It's really cute. You just open it up. So first off, you get this little booklet of Nikkietutorials. She's so pretty. And you get a bunch of different looks that she created with this palette, which is awesome. I really, really love that. I use this palette to create my eye look today, but I went for more of a neutral side because I've been pre-filming a ton today and I wanted to play a little bit with color on my lips today, so I was like, I need to do a neutral eye. So, but she created so many different and gorgeous looks with this palette, which I really, really like. And she also has step-by-step instructions of how to create the look, even with tutorials of pictures. All right, so next up you get 4 other products in here, which is awesome. And I'm really excited because the first thing that you get is the Too Faced Sketch Marker, You're So Too Faced. And this is the new black liquid liner that Too Faced came out with. They came out with a ton of them. Here, let me show you guys the colors real quick. So Too Faced came out with a ton of different colors. I have all of these. The only one that I've worn is Smoky Emerald, and that's if you guys have been watching me for a while. I wore it in a video and I loved it. So with these sketch markers, I don't think they compare to Kat Von D's, but I still think they are really good. And they have so many different colors. They have black, they have yellow, and then they have a really pretty sky blue and emerald green, which I really love. I really love this one. And then they came out with a really pretty dark brown. And then of course they have a white, which is really fun. And then a really pretty salmon coral color, a pretty petal pink color, and also another one that I've been dying to try. I'm definitely gonna try this out soon. This is a really pretty dark navy blue, which I'm really excited to try out. And then also kind of like a cerulean blue, I wanna say this is. It's really, really pretty. And then last but not least, a purple shade. So they have so many different shades in that collection, you guys. And I really love that they included them in the set so you can kind of see if you like it and you wanna go purchase more shades. So this is what it looks like right there. It's just your regular eyeliner pen right there. Woo! I would throw this. What's really nice about this pen is that it is so black. I love how black this is. and it's got such a fine tip to it, so it's really easy to create that winged liner. If you guys really struggle with wing liner, then I think you would definitely like that, because I struggle with wing liner, so that is really nice. I'm so stoked that they included that in there. What is also awesome that they included in here is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And you guys, this is actually a limited edition purple mascara. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been thinking, oh, it's just another Too Faced mascara in here, but no, it's actually a purple mascara. You guys can see it right there. Like, this doesn't come out anywhere else but this set, which is awesome. So I'm super excited to try that out. Although I can't really try it out right now because I do have lash extensions. I am wearing strip lashes on top of my eyelash extensions because I've been getting really frustrated. I said this in a couple of videos already, but I've been getting really frustrated that they're not coming off on camera like I want them to. So yeah, I will definitely be trying this out when I don't have eyelash extensions on. So that is super exciting. And then next up, what you get is you get this little pigment in here, which is kind of just like the Too Faced Stardust palette. You also got a little bit of a pigment in there. And this one is called Glitter Rally. It's a different shade than what you got in the Stardust one. The Stardust one was a really pretty champagne shade. This one is more of a, I want to say, it's more like a pearl lavender. It's like a mix, you guys. It's a mix. But what sucks about this is it doesn't have a shifter on the top of it. So be very, very careful with this. But it's a really pretty shade. And then the last thing that you receive in this collection is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Plus Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. So I know that a lot of people love this eyeshadow primer. I don't know why I never use this. I don't use this one. I've been using the Benefit one a ton lately. But yeah, you definitely get a reasonable size eyeshadow primer here, which is awesome, you guys. This whole set is a total value of $209 that you get for $56. This is such an amazing deal. That's what I have to say just by looking at this first, without swatching anything, going over the colors. I think that is a great value for what you get in that set. So when I first opened this up, I was like, God, it just looks so similar to so many other palettes that Too Faced has done. And that's just one thing that I kind of like first thought, and I think a lot of people thought that too when they saw pictures of this. You're like, it looks like something that's been done before already. So I went and grabbed all of my Too Faced palettes out of here just to compare, and in all honesty, I couldn't find anything that was like super similar to it. I mean, yeah, there are some shades in here that I'm like, oh, this looks like it's similar to that shade in that palette, but then when I swatch them next to each other, they are different. So there is a difference in this palette, but I do have to say, when you first glance at it, it does look like it's been done before, but it hasn't, because I compared it to a ton of palettes, you guys. I compared it to all their Christmas palettes that they came out with. I compared it to all their chocolate bar palettes. I compared it to the Stardust by Vegas Nay, which I will even put next to it right now. You guys can see the difference. Just looking right here in the palette, I mean, you see the purple shades, Follow Me and Wham Bam. So this one right here is Follow Me, and then this is Wham Bam. So yeah, those are pretty similar, but you notice that Nikkietutorials is a little bit more on the vibrant side, and you notice that Stardust by Vegas Nay is a little bit more on the deeper side. So I do think there are a lot of similarities in here, but there are some differences as well. In my personal opinion, if I had to compare that to the Stardust palette, I had to say that I preferred this palette for many different reasons. One, I love this cool tone brown shade right here. Like, that right there is just like perfection. You guys know I love cool tone eyeshadows. That one is just perfect. And I just love a lot of the shades in here because I think they are more on the cooler tone side, and that's my preference. And maybe that's why people aren't taking to it as much, is because everyone loves warm tone eyeshadows. I love cool tone eyeshadows, so I really like that about this palette. Also, what I really like is that she added 2 different blushes in here, and she added, you know, Too Faced's Chocolate Soleil in here, and also a highlight. And in the Stardust by Vegas Nay palette, you only got eyeshadows. So I like this, how it's so versatile, and that you can definitely travel with this and travel with this palette alone. And you can create so many different looks with it, because you honestly can create very neutral looks, and you can also create very dramatic looks with it too. Like, mine today is more neutral. I could have not even deepened up that crease and made it even more neutral on top of that. So I actually really like the shade selection in here. I do have to say there are kind of some similarities between shades and other palettes, but there's none that are exactly identical. So that's just like a quick little overview about it. I think it's gonna go more down to preference and what you prefer, if you like prefer more cool tone eyeshadows or if you prefer more warm tone eyeshadows. But I think if you are a cool tone eyeshadow lover, I think you will definitely love this, just because that shade right there, whenever I find a cool tone brown shade, I'm just like, It's so refreshing to find those because those are my favorite. But let's go ahead and get into swatching. So the first one I'm going to swatch for you guys is called Ivy, and this is white matte shade, which I really love that she put in there because you guys know I love my white creamish eyeshadows to set the eyeshadow primers with. So I really love that she did that, and it has great color payoff. And I really like it too because it's actually really smooth and it's not dry feeling. So I really like that. The next one that I'm going to swatch is called Sugar Coated. This one is a really pretty kind of soft pinky shimmer shade. It's gorgeous. I really like how frosted that one is. It's like a frosted finish. It's really, really pretty. The next one I'm going to swatch is called Frosted Yum. And this one, again, is a frosted finish, and it's more on the silver side. Like, I see those shades, and I'm like, those are so Nikkietutorial shades. Like, those are gorgeous. And they swatch beautifully, too. I really like those. And then next up, we have Irresistible. So this one is that cool tone gold frosted shade. Just look at that. So freaking pretty. I really like that one. And then next up is my favorite shade out of the entire palette, and this is called Painkiller. So this one is a gorgeous cool tone brown transition shade. Like, this is just gonna tie all these other frosted shades together. Like, you create so many different looks with this, you guys. It is just stunning. I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. You could just take a light amount and just slowly dust it in your crease, and you can make it very soft. So the next one we're gonna swatch is called Makeup and Chill. I really like that one. I like the name. So this one is a darker, deeper brown, which is really, really pretty. Like, when you see it in the palette, it looks more on the warmer side, but when you swatch it, it doesn't have as much warmth to it. I feel like it has more of a cool tone to it, you know? It's really weird, but I really, really like that one. That one's gorgeous. Also with swatching these are swatching really nicely. They were easy to blend on my eyes too, which I really, really enjoyed. This next one I'm gonna swatch is like really cool looking. This one is called Mystic Hour. So this one is another really pretty kind of frosted finish shade. It's got that sheen, that shimmer to it, and it just looks so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. It's a really gorgeous kind of deeper bluish green shade. It's so gorgeous. I really want to create a really fun look with that one. The next one is called Wham Bam. And whenever I say this one, I'm kind of like, wham bam, thank you ma'am. You know that song? God, I remember seeing that in New York Minute with the Olsen twins, and I got that song stuck in my head forever. All right, side note there. But this one also is a gorgeous frosted finish. So it has that sheen and shimmer in it. Really, really pretty. Gorgeous, deeper toned purple. I love it because this one has a little bit more vibrance to it. And the last one is a matte black. And there it is right there for you guys. See how that one swatched? That one swatched really nicely. It's not like a super, super dark matte black, but it does have some good pigmentation to it. I really liked how all these swatched. These all swatched amazing. You guys can just see them on my arm. They swatch perfectly. I really love the quality of these. They're not like super creamy and buttery, but they are very soft and easy to blend and easy to work with, and it has great color payoff when you're doing them on your eyes. I think they are formulated really, really good. I really, really do enjoy those shades. All right, so next up, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the other face products in here. So the first one I'm gonna swatch is called I Will Always Love You, and this is the blush. This is a really pretty apricot colored blush. I really like this one because it's more on the neutral tone side. That's what I wore today, and it really goes well with that purple and that blue-green shade, just to kind of tone everything down a bit. I think that was a great selection for this one. And then the other shade is called Justify My Love, and this one is more of a vibrant pink blush. This is really pretty too. You guys know I love my pink blushes. So I think that one is also really gorgeous, especially if you go for a neutral look and you kind of want to add a little bit more color to the cheeks. I think that was perfect for it. And also, these aren't matte blushes. These have a little bit of a sheen to them. So next up, I'm going to swatch Chocolate Soleil for you guys. This is a gorgeous medium tone bronzing shade. I think the shade is perfect for people on the fair to medium skin tone side. I really, really love those bronzers. I think they go on beautifully, so I really like that they included that in here. So the next one I'm gonna swatch is called Champagne Truffle, and this one, I was really like worried about it because I saw it in here. It was kind of like a pinky frosted highlight, and I was kind of worried about it, but once I put it on my cheekbones, it looks really pretty. I mean, like, look at that, you guys. It's gorgeous. So there it is swatched on my arm right there. It's just really nice. I think this highlight is going to be gorgeous on pale and fair skin tones. I think it's really, really pretty. And I was just really worried about that one because I was like, is this going to be too pink on my cheekbones? But no, it ended up coming out really, really pretty. So I'm really happy with that. So my overall opinion on this Nikkietutorials, The Power of Makeup collaboration with Too Faced is I definitely have to give it a dope, you guys. This is an amazing set that is at such a great value. You get so many different products for only $56. I think that is amazing. But I have to say, if like people are saying, oh, do you think this is a must-have palette that you definitely have to try out? No, I don't, because it is kind of similar to so many other Too Faced palettes out there. Like there's a lot of similar shades in other palettes. There's not like identical shades, but there are very similar shades. So if you own all the Chocolate Bar palettes, if you own all the palettes from the Christmas collection, then no, I don't think you need this. But I think it's a great little set, especially if you've been dying to try out the sketch markers. I really like that they included that in here. And then also the limited edition purple mascara I think was awesome too. So I do think that there's like a good value in this set, but do I think it's a must-have? No, I don't. But if you're a huge supporter and lover of Nikkietutorials, then definitely go get your hands on it, you guys. I will have a link down below for you. But if you're kind of on the fence about it, then I would say hold off, you don't need it because it is so similar to other palettes. But I think that the eyeshadows are formulated great. I love the fact that they put the blushes and the bronzer and the highlight in there, and you also get all these amazing products on the side as well. So that's why I'm giving it a dope, because I think it's a great value for what you get. And yeah, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this dope or nope review on this little Too Faced collaboration set with Nikkietutorials. And if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!